the lunar month of Magha begins. It begins on January 18th with the new moon in Uttara Ashadha Nakshatra in Capricorn. It peaks at the February 1st full moon in Cancer and ends on February 17th. This entire month carries themes of upholding commitments, alignment with righteous conduct, and cultivation of patience and endurance through inner work and spiritual practices. And most significantly, irreversible actions and karmic closures. The asterism Uttara Ashadha is symbolized by a broken elephant tusk, its meaning being irreversible actions. Now, the collective gets a big push forward right before the upcoming eclipse season. So this is big collective, big stuff happening. Check both your ascendant, that is your rising sign, your lagna, and your moon sign, your Chandra lagna, to make an assessment of how things can unfold in your life in the next 30 days. And this lunar month forecast is brought to you by DJ Yeshi of Normal Radio, WGXC 90.7 FM, and WGXC.org/listen in New York, radio for open ears. Enjoy her eclectic show every Sunday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Aries ascendant and moon sign. Mesha, your January 18th to February 17th Magha lunar month forecast. Aries, this lunar cycle ignites your 10th house of career, reputation, ambition, and purpose. Your sign ruler Mars joins the 6-planet stellium at the new moon in Uttara Ashadha in Capricorn. Mars is in its sign of exaltation while Sun is in its own nakshatra. Sun rules Uttara Ashadha nakshatra and is surrounded by 5 planetary associates. This signifies an exalted influence of authority. This month, leadership and your reputation will become your unavoidable responsibilities. You will feel aparajaya, unconquerable, in the office and at work, and there can be a consolidation of power in a business venture, or you may come up with a brilliant entrepreneurial idea. If you begin your venture or project before the February 1st full moon, success can be gained through long-term efforts, as long as your practices are ethical. Now, the shadow side of this cycle. Aries, career can override your personal life through mid-February. Make sure to carve out some time to relax. And with sign ruler Mars exalted, combust, and in Udha, planetary war with Mercury, your authoritarian tendencies may be on level 10. So remember to be flexible where needed, and that respect from others is commanded via authentic leadership, not demanded through rigid control. Take it easy, Aries. See you next month. Taurus ascendant and moon sign. Vrishabha, your January 18th to February 17th Magha lunar month. Taurus, this lunar cycle energizes your 9th house of higher learning, travel, and good fortune. Your sign ruler Venus joins the 6-planet stellium at the new moon in Uttara Ashadha in Capricorn. Your role as a guide or authority could emerge during this lunar month. Guidance matures through lived principle, meaning you are walking the walk, not just talking the talk, and others are noticing. So here, dharma, rightness, and ethics is upheld under pressure. You commit to doing the right thing and speaking the truth, telling the truth, no matter what. Because of this, victory over a challenging circumstance is attained through alignment with the laws of dharma, the principles of cosmic law, right? So this month, the higher law. And so this month, people will understand that you are truly trustworthy. Also, long-distance travel is highly possible through mid-February, so maybe it's time to book a trip to Hawaii, Cancun, or other beautiful place. Now, the shadow side of this cycle. intolerance of someone's differing beliefs could arise within you. So avoid being dogmatic and remain open to the perspectives of others. And with your sign ruler Venus in Uttarashadha, which is a bit of an austere kind of dry placement, now is the time for restraint, not revelry. Also, commitment to integrity is key here. Integrity and loyalty over comfort and enjoyment. Okay. Best of luck, Taurus. Gemini ascendant and moon signs, Mithuna, your January 18th to February 17th Magha lunar month forecast. Gemini, this lunar cycle stirs up your 8th house of transformation, death, mysteries, and inheritance. Your sign ruler Mercury joins the 6-planet stellium at the new moon in Uttarashadha in Capricorn. This cycle grants the power to understand hidden, esoteric, occult, and higher spiritual knowledge. This is third eye activation energy. You may suddenly find that you have penetrative insight into hidden matters. Be fearless as deep karmic restructuring unfolds in yourself and in your life. Your internal power will be gained through perseverance. With Jupiter's current retrograde transit in your home sign, your inner strength exponentially expands, and there is the possibility of unexpectedly receiving some big money. Not your money, someone else's money. This could be legacy assets or an anonymous donation, or maybe you'll become a beneficiary of an estate. Now, the shadow side of this cycle is Mercury is in Udha planetary war with Mars while in Uttarashadha. And this can provoke conflicts, control issues from others or within the self, most likely from others. But the obsession and the need for domination can increase. So you'll feel the pressure of having to restrain your emotions. And so this is the month to release any outdated beliefs, any outdated bonds, especially after the February 1st full moon. So whether it's a person, a situation, a habit, an item, a mindset, whatever it is, it's time for final goodbyes. Good luck, Gemini. See you next month. Cancer ascendant and moon signs, Karaka, your January 18th to February 17th Magha lunar month. Cancer, this lunar cycle arouses your 7th house of marriage, contractual relationships, and business partnerships. Your sign ruler, divine feminine moon, is at the center of the 6-planet stellium in Uttarashadha in Capricorn. This month, unions and collaborations demand an extra dose of integrity and maturity. Emotional regulation and tempered sensitivity are high priority. Also, the strength of a bond may be tested. So there could be a major change in your marriage or your committed relationship. And whether in business, love, or both, contracts that are defined by accountability can be formalized now. So this is the month to reconsider any alliances that are not aligned, and any alliances where values are misaligned. You need to reconsider those. Either way, at home or in the office, a partner will remain very firm in their stance on a pending situation or an unsettled matter. And that is something that you will have to contend with this month. Now, the shadow side of this cycle, Venus, the planet of love and romance, which pertains to your 7th house, is in Uttarashadha and positioned between the Sun and Yama, Pluto, the planet of transformation and death. Venus in Uttarashadha can signify emotional austerity and dryness in relationships. Sweetness can quickly turn into emotional coldness and even bitterness. A relationship may feel transactional and not authentically loving. And if your ambitions don't bring you notoriety or success, your marriage or committed relationship can feel insufferable. So nurture your career, keep following your ambitions, and also nurture your connections. Otherwise, an explosive ending could occur. All right, best of luck, Cancer. Now, Leo ascendant and moon signs, Simha, January 18th to February 17th, your Magha lunar month forecast. Leo, the lunar cycle triggers your 6th house of health, service, and daily work, your daily routine. Your sign ruler, divine masculine sun, is at the center of the 6-planet stellium in Uttara, Ashadha, and Capricorn. This new moon is about endurance under pressure. There will be an increased workload at the office, but also a greater ability, a greater capacity to problem solve. And with an expansion of duties, you may suddenly feel that you have a lot more to manage than you formerly expected. But just keep a positive mindset and also, very importantly, an ethical approach to work. Just be mindful of overcommitment. Do not overcommit yourself. You will overcome obstacles through discipline, through persistence. Be persistent. And also a service to others mindset. Either way, relentless effort is required. Now, if you feel excited about what you do, your stamina will prevail. It will be easy for you, right? Also, you need to have some discipline around health matters. It's very necessary this month to not overindulge in or have excess of anything. The shadow side of this cycle. There can be a tendency for chronic overwork, or if your interest is lacking, if you don't really enjoy your work, you don't really like what you do, you become lazy. And also there's a hardened attitude toward an ongoing conflict in your life. You just feel over it, especially if it's related to a daily routine or a daily ritual. Maybe it's something that's happening at work on a regular basis. You just feel over it, and you kind of have a hardened attitude toward that. And now, regarding a romantic entanglement, there is loss of interest from one or both partners, particularly in shared love work circumstances, right? Emotional or intimate withdrawal is likely. So sudden karmic endings can happen, sudden separations, karmic finalities can happen. And also, one more thing, a situation involving law enforcement, maybe a court situation, a court case could come to a head, but don't worry, because whatever it is, the truth will come out. Now, best of luck to you, Leo. Virgo ascendant and moon signs, Kanya, your January 18th to February 17th, Magha lunar month forecast. Virgo, this lunar cycle powers up your 5th house of creativity, children, romance, and intelligence. Your sign ruler, Mercury, joins the 6-planet stellium at the new moon in Uttara Ashadha in Capricorn, and your house of Purva Punya, that is merit accumulated from your past actions and past lives, is highly activated. This cycle is about good fortune and success that has been earned, not appropriated, not hijacked. Power of this transit holds Apratishera Shakti, that is the power to achieve lasting victory over a situation in your life. Your intelligence and creativity sharpen through your principled focus. Your speech will be incisive, your logic will be razor sharp, and people in high places, bosses, CEOs, influencers, may unexpectedly and suddenly appear in your sphere this month. Now, this is not about luck, it is about what is owed to you karmically by the cosmos. So strategic patience is required. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be, it will happen. Now, the shadow side of this cycle is your sign ruler Mercury is in Udha, planetary war with Mars, which signifies a potential for aggression from hidden enemies throughout this entire cycle. And because of Mercury's current position, your verbal authority will have them at a boiling point. So practice maturity through restraint and principle. Take a laugh in yoga class, watch your favorite comedy a few times, just laugh out loud. Remember, Virgo, laughter heals. Best of luck to you, and see you next month. Libra ascendant and moon signs, Tula, your January 18th to February 17th, Magha lunar month forecast. Libra, this lunar cycle energizes your 4th house of home, foundation, mother, and comforts. Your sign ruler, Venus, joins the 6-planet stellium at the new moon in Uttarashadha in Capricorn. The next 30 days bring a very strong focus to your home, to your foundation. Restructuring of your living situation can be expected. So whether that's a move, a renovation, or just a deep clean, now is the time to completely reorganize your place in a very disciplined and purposeful way. Have a housekeeper or a friend come in and help you, give you a hand with cleaning and organizing, or hire a professional organizer, or hire a Vastu expert or a Feng Shui practitioner to help you get your living space aligned with your long-term goals. Any planning related to property, to assets, to your long-term security is advised at this time. This is the perfect month to take care of that. And some of you will experience stability after a long and challenging period. Now, there's also a possibility that your home is overrun by house guests. So whether that's a construction crew or family from out of town, a lot will be happening on the home front. So just be patient as things unfold and adjustments are made. The shadow side of this cycle is that Venus in Uttarashadha signifies emotional austerity. So a sense of duty will eclipse comfort. And the heavy 4th house concentration can produce inner pressure, mental restlessness, or even domestic conflict. This is the month to get real about matters of the heart. It's only going to work if it's authentic. So it's time to get aligned with your true authenticity about how you feel about something, about what's deep in your heart. Okay, see you next month. Good luck to you, Libra. And now Scorpio ascendant and moon signs. Vrishika, your January 18th to February 17th Magha lunar month forecast. Scorpio, the lunar month of Magha instigates your 3rd house of communication, of courage, of short journeys and siblings. Your sign ruler, Mars, joins the 6-planet stellium at the new moon in Uttarashadha Capricorn. Something big involving your speech, either now or from the past, comes to the forefront. You will find yourself wanting to be strategic with your words as facts are revealed to your community and to your friends. And as these facts are revealed to your community and your friends, your neighbors, your colleagues, they will have varying reactions. So expect a few debates. It will take sustained courage to speak your truth about something. You could feel ambitious about a new venture as your writing, speaking skills, any skills, take front and center stage in your life this month. Most likely social media, blogging, vlogging, photography, videography are involved. Action under pressure helps you hone these skills, so it would really help you to draft a schedule and stick to it. That pressure is what you need to get things done. And your willpower and your courage strengthen through your consistent effort. Now, the shadow side of this cycle, this month, beware of being uncompromising or unyielding, because harsh communication could land you in a heated situation. With your sign ruler Mars exalted, combust, and in Udha, planetary war with Mercury, you may be inclined to aggressive speech, right? Listen deeply before speaking your piece on anything. Be soft like water, go with the flow, and see where the current of life carries you. Stay calm, stay cool, stay collected. And I recommend to regularly practice Shitali and Shitkari pranayama. Those are cooling breaths. You could, if you don't know about them, you could just quickly look it up on YouTube and learn how to do them. You could probably find a follow along video. These breathing exercises, they're not exercises, breathing practices will really help you to stay calm and cool. So good luck, Scorpio. Sagittarius ascendant and moon signs. Dhanu, your January 18th to February 17th Magha lunar month forecast. Sagittarius, your 2nd house of money, speech, values, and family get activated. As the 6-planet stellium in Uttarashadha powers up your second house, your voice becomes commanding, whether or not you intend it. Your speech becomes authoritative and you don't mince words. This month, you become committed to telling the truth about something and you are willing to fight for your belief. You are willing to fight for your stance. Your achievement-oriented mindset has people wanting to hear what you have to say. Others can feel that they can count on you. They feel that they can count on you because you practice what you preach. You live your truth and people notice. So this transit can also mark the beginning of massive wealth building, massive wealth being built over time, as long as your approach is ethical and your effort is unwavering. This would be a long-term effort that is established now in this month. So whatever the scenario is, your stance is about a long-term vision over a short-term gain, right? So if your goal is to conquer something big and achieve heights in 2026, this new moon in the lunar month of Magha is the day to plant the seeds of your vision. Get out your vision board, get out your journal, or just write it down somewhere. And best of luck for you on that. But the shadow side, you need to know about the shadow side of this cycle too as well. With the North Node Rahu in your 3rd house, the way you communicate can be compulsive and disruptive, or extremely provocative and persuasive, which can be good as well. But just be aware of how you come across to others, because you may need to get control of yourself before getting your point across. Also, a neighbor or coworker could be spying on you. And if you catch them, you will have zero problem giving them a piece of your mind. Schedule a weekend to dedicate to getting organized. A deep clean and organization is really important to help you move forward. All right, best of luck, Sagittarius. Capricorn ascendant and moon signs, Makara, your January 18th to February 17th Magha lunar month forecast. Capricorn, this lunar month activates your 1st house of self, appearance, life direction, vitality. All eyes are on you, Capricorn. Even sidereal Capricorn sun sign should consider this transit. This is huge for Capricorn. Your sign ruler, Saturn, hosts the 6-planet stellium at the new moon in Uttarashadha in Capricorn. Your year and your month begin with a complete identity reset. This new moon will have you in a serious, goal-oriented mindset. Suddenly you may become very clear about who you are and what you're doing, where you're going, what you're aiming for in life. And whatever field you are in, you can become a vessel of authority in that field. And this is not something you just haphazardly stumbled into. This is earned authority, whether from this life or past lives. It is a long time coming and well-deserved. Now is the moment to fully step into your purpose and embody leadership. Also, outer planet Yama, which is in more of a generational planet, but outer planet Yama being a part of this first, Yama is Pluto, by the way, being a part of this stellium, in this 1st house stellium, grants you additional unseen power. It's like the power from the underworld, right? So, and your mental sharpness, your unwavering resolve bring a long-awaited win, and the conquest will be final. Any actions that you take now before the end of this cycle will be irreversible. So make sure that you make wise and calculated moves. Now, the shadow side of this cycle is you may be too hard on yourself, or you may over-identify with a sense of duty. So you need to relax, give yourself a break. Everyone makes mistakes. Obviously, no one's perfect. And also, North Node Rahu in the 2nd house will urge you to, or can urge you to indulge in intoxicants, wine, smoking, cannabis, etc., to cope with increased responsibility. but it is best to refrain. Instead, chew natural gum, drink a lot of water, drink lots and lots of water, and make sure that you're exercising on a daily basis. With your sign ruler, Saturn, currently in the third house, communication can feel burdensome or strained. And then you have Rahu there also in the second house, which can make your communication also feel a little bit out of control. So take the time to be strategic before speaking your mind. Be strategic in your speech. Best of wishes, Capricorn. I will see you next month. Aquarius, Ascendant, and Moon signs. Kumbha, January 18th through February 17th, the Magha Lunar Month forecast. Aquarius, this lunar cycle galvanizes your 12th house of liberation, loss, solitude, and foreign lands. Your sign ruler, Saturn, hosts the 6th planet stellium at the new moon in Uttara Ashada in Capricorn. So a major closure comes to pass. And for you, this is about karmic finality and permanent outcomes. Results are consequential as an irreversible transformation occurs. This is a final ending. So you can breathe a sigh of relief as some sort of hidden pressure is released. Also, something that you spoke in the past comes full circle. Saturn is in your second house and wants you to take responsibility for those words. Your family may hold you accountable for something as well, so consider heeding their advice. This month is highly spiritualized. Focus on releasing the past as you move forward and navigate the unknown. Also, for Aquarius Moon, this only applies to Aquarius Moon, not Aquarius Ascendant, not Aquarius Rising. Aquarius Moon, this is the year 2026, where you are in the last phase of your Sade Sati. That is the Saturn natal moon transit that happens every 30 years. Your strength grows unseen as this cycle winds down. So even if the cycle feels heavy, even if the cycle feels difficult in this last year, as you close out things in your life, you gain strength. Okay. Also, travel to foreign countries and foreign land is very possible from now until the end of February. And the shadow side of this cycle, heavy 12th house emphasis, can manifest as silent resentment, emotional withdrawal, and tend to isolate. Also, North Node Rahu in the first house has you vacillating between arrogance and self-doubt, and a tendency to project onto others. So this is the time for inner work. Work on releasing suppressed anger in proactive ways. If you feel restless, if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling emotional, go outdoors and spend time in nature. Get some exercise to clear your mind. And regarding resources, expect outflows because the lineup indicates a debt that needs to be paid. And taking responsibility is the best course of action. Also, donate to old age homes, to hospitals, elderly care, to ashrams, places like this. This is classic parihara, that is remedy for 12th house pressure. And it is an excellent seva service to do throughout the entire lunar month. Best of luck to you, Aquarius. Pisces Ascendant and Moon signs. Meena, January 18th to February 17th, your Magha Lunar Month forecast. Pisces, this lunar cycle reboots your 11th house of great gains, aspirations, and social networks. Anything you begin at this full moon requires dedication, but its impact will be enduring. Take consistent action towards gains and plan for long-term results. So this is the month to focus on social networks and collective objectives. Your long-term aims can be achieved through shared responsibility, planting seeds for collaboration. Anything that you plant during the first 2 seeds of this lunar month of Magha has the potential to grow into something big, something really big. So just know that the new moon in a 6-planet stellium in the asterism Uttara Ashadha means that these alliances must be principled. They cannot have any piece of corruption or crookedness in them, that it will not fly. Uttara Ashadha is all about ethics. Okay, and transparency is key. So that means that the people that you work with must also carry that same vibration and be in that same mindset. Saturn in the first house supports your self-discipline, stabilizing your effort to achieve your objectives. You will naturally want to take responsibility. Your ability to organize and systematically pursue goals increases with this transit. Now, the shadow side of this cycle is this month there can be an overload in social or group matters, which may produce pressure, frustration, or impatience with outcomes. And with your second house ruler, Mars, exalted combust, and in Udha, planetary war with Mercury, blunt, forceful, or hasty communication within your social circles is likely, especially among females. So don't be surprised if an argument breaks out at a gathering, and beware also of your involvement in a group dispute, because that could result in an ending when the next lunar cycle begins. Remember, we're coming up on an eclipse, okay? So something you say now, you may later regret. So take any harsh communication with a grain of salt, and best of luck to you, Pisces.